Good morning, citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. I want to share something with you today. It may be long, but it's worth the time, trust me. Look at the decayed and crumbling infrastructure, a nation that floods wherever and whenever rain falls. Roads are sometimes impassable for potholes. Traffic is a nightmare in every direction. The social fabric is failing. Lives are being lost by the hour. Look at what passes for health care. For an ambulance service. Look at the police service and the court system. Our education sector is producing functional illiterates and desperately undereducated people into the workforce each year, with little options for rescue or development. Our cost of living is a nightmare for most. The banks are marauding the people, fees and charges with no end in sight, no interest on deposits, rapacious interest for credit, lack of foreign exchange for lower and middle-class persons. The economy feels stalled, no let-up in sight, nothing like a plan from the government but prayers for higher oil prices. We are doomed if we continue along this path. Look at the PNM and UNC. Two virtual rogues galleries. The result of lesser evil voting has left us with two evil options. Crime, criminality and corruption abounds, no redevelopment or rescue policies from any quarter. At this moment while reading this, no one has a clue about the government's plans to rescue the economy, right-size the nation and end the bloodletting. The opposition is as bad if not worse. Any chance they get at the treasury they steal everything that is not nailed down. We have to be honest and admit to ourselves, any vote for either of those two parties is tantamount to national suicide. Nothing they propose or do has any impact on anything but financiers' bank accounts. 55 years and trillions of dollars later, our country is a cesspool of disease, depression and fear. We need a reboot. We need fresh blood and fresh ideas. We need a party that has policies that would diversify the economy and bring an end to systemic corruption. Would rein in the rapacious banks and put credit back into the economy. Would undo and redo the failing systems of law enforcement and justice. Would make all schools prestige schools and create first world healthcare out of the madness that currently exists. We have plans that would ensure that everyone who wants a job can get one, and anyone who has a job, even minimum wage earners, could own their own home. We stand for the politics of the redevelopment of strong communities, of affordable living, and peaceful and secure neighborhoods. We would rescue the homeless and end the drug trade. We would create new avenues for the development of sports and the arts. We would uplift our craft and tradespeople, support small business and entrepreneurs and open new avenues for personal development at every level. We would end the scourge of white-collar crime and bring every abuser of the public's trust to justice. Ours would be a government dedicated to service of the people, to the redevelopment of the country and the re-establishment of the nation-state to functional, with first world developed status our primary target. The animals and the environment would be respected, as would the rights of all citizens to equality of treatment before all offices of state. If ever there was a time when all of the people needed to come together in preservation of their own collective self-interest, it is now. We are faced with the stark realities of our past and present, but are given a beacon of hope, a chance for a better, brighter future that leaves no citizen behind. If your party or government or whoever you support has not secured a nation's borders and made food independence a priority, their politics do not serve you. Think it through. We all know the problems. We know the solutions. Why aren't they being done? Because in TNT at present, crime pays. Each and every election has been a fight to be crime boss. All of that has to change. We need to rescue our nation from these bands of thieves and save our own souls. It is time to put country above party and put our people first. It is time to demand that government be servant to the people. It is time we took responsibility for ourselves and our future.